High school baseball on TV3. It's the game of the week as the Columbus Bulldogs take on the Connersville Spartans at Spartan Field on the Connersville High School campus. From Spartan Field on the Connersville High School campus, welcome to baseball. Connersville Spartans take on the Columbus Bulldogs in a game here on a beautiful Saturday. Ron Wiley and Fran Schummel with you to bring you the play-by-play of this ball game. Columbus comes to town winning 18 games, losing 5 and had 1 tie. The Spartans have 13 wins and 11 losses. Ron, welcome to TV3 and baseball.
Love it. Love baseball. You know, it's a time of the year where summer is upon us, and, you know, you got to love the boys of summer.
How about some starting lineups? Let's go with the visitors first.
Yes, for the Centerville Bulldogs, they are led
Columbus
by
Bulldogs.
What I say, Centerville? they're a Bulldog.
They're all Bulldogs.
For the Columbus North Bulldogs, they are led off by Devin Mann. He is the DH. He's number 11. Number 4 is Cannon Baum. He's the center fielder. Batting third is Evan Finkel. He's the catcher. And his battery mate is number 12. Batting fourth in the cleanup spot is Cody Burton. Batting fifth is number 1, Cooper Trinkle. He's playing second base. The third baseman is batting sixth. He's Hunter Liggett. He's number 23. John Cox is in the 7th spot. He's number 2. He plays shortstop. The 8th position is Nathan Van Den Vinter. He's the left fielder. He's number 19. And rounding out the lineup for the Columbus Bulldogs is Colin Collier. He's the right fielder. He's number 9. And for our Connersville Spartans, they are led off by Jordan Clark. He's a junior. He's plays shortstop. He's number 12. Adam Smith is a senior. He's the third baseman. He's number 9. Brandon Hobbs is in the third position. He's number 8. He's the first baseman. He's a senior. Dylan Huffman gets the cleanup spot today. He's number 23. He's a freshman. He's the DH. Number 21, Joe Rao is a sophomore. He's a center fielder. Adam Seifert is the pitcher. He's a senior. He's number 5 in the 6th spot. Batting 7th for the Spartans is Cooper Cox. He's a center fielder. He's a sophomore. Number 3. Number 13 is Jovan Upchurch. He's batting 8th. He's a junior. He's the right fielder. And rounding out the lineup for the Spartans is Matt Watkins. He's a second baseman, number 1, and he's a sophomore.
Okay, Ron, thanks. The coaches are meeting with the umpires at home plate, going over the ground rules. Scott Sargent for Connersville and Ben Daniel for the Columbus team. Our umpires today will be working the bases. Roger Ripberger and Joe Boye will be behind the plate. Ron and I will return in just a moment with the opening pitch of today's game. It's Columbus North at Connersville High School baseball on TV3.
This is Titan 1-4. No signs of life.
Titan 1-4, hold your position.
What do you got?
Unmanned aircraft is identifying enemy sniper.
Copy that. Let's move. Thanks, Reaper 1-1. We got it from here. Sensors coming off target.
Learn more at airforce.com.
Ron Avery Seibert has what kind of a record? He's the pitcher for the Spartans today. He's one of the 3 seniors on this squad.
Yeah, he's 4-1. Impressive 1.71 ERA. Let me double check that for sure, Fran. But 4-1. All 5 of his games he's gone to complete distance, the 7 innings. Very, very impressive. He's a battler. He is, he's one of those guys that's going to give you his all every time he's out on the mound. He has a great breaking ball and a pretty decent fastball. So, he's going to keep the Columbus North Bulldogs batters off balance all game long.
Field is in great shape, which is a credit to Brent Duncan here at CHS and his crew. The field, it couldn't be in better shape.
Oh, beautiful.
For a game, we have a very light wind blowing from right field across to left, but it should not be a determining factor, Ron.
No, not at all. It's a very light wind. I guess the bright sun will definitely be a factor for the outfitters and anybody that's going to be underneath a sky-high ball.
Seibert is warming up right now, and he's given a limited number of pitches. The umpire that will be calling the balls as strikes is counting. He'll be signaling here shortly that he'll have a couple of pitches left to go, and apparently that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
The number is over for the warm-up pitches, and we're ready to go with baseball here today on a Saturday from Spartan Field. Standing in will be Devin Mann. He's a junior, wears number 11 for Columbus North, and he will be the designated hitter.
And one of the things with Columbus North, they have a lot of good, great players ranked 10th in the state, and two of their great players are on the bench, so that's...
Swings on the first pitch, and it is over the mound to the left center second baseman. It throws just a little bit late, as a good runner is Mann, and he beats it out.
Yeah, that was one of those in-betweeners, second baseman playing deep in the hole, kind of a little chopper, and Mann beat that out.
It was Matt Watkins who was working at second base, as you remember during the lineups that Ron gave you, and over to Brandon Hobbs at first, but the throw just a little bit late.
Yeah.
Here's Kanan Baum, a sophomore. He's a center fielder, wears number 4. Left-handed batter. First pitch is over the outside corner for a strike 1.
Yeah, it looked like maybe that was maybe a breaking ball he threw to him right away.
Game just underway, Spartan Field. Called strike 2 is a throw to second.
Yeah,
Got him. Nice throw from the catcher, Connorsville's Kenny Cox.
Yeah.
Fired a strike to the second baseman to put the tag on the runner, and there's one gone here for Columbus North.
Actually, Jordan Clark, the shortstop there, Fran, the throw was to his right, kind of a bad throw, but he made that play by quickly getting the swipe.
One out, and bases are empty. No 1-2 count on the batter. Here's the pitch by Seibert. This is outside, ball 1.
Yeah, anytime you can get the first runner out, caught stealing, that really sends a message. You're not going to probably try to run on Cox, but again, not the best of throws. But Jordan, I mean, got the ball and swiped it down there.
It was a great throw. Swinging them and a foul, so it's a ball on 2 strikes. Count remains. Columbus North on the offense. Here is a swing and a miss. Catcher misses the ball, and
yeah, he's safe. Yeah, you can't.
Catcher.
You can't be lackadaisical about that. I mean, you just absolutely cannot. You get the ball, and you had plenty of time to throw him out. And again, that's the second time that Cox has had a bad throw. That time he didn't get out of it. So.
Well, a base runner now with Evan Fink, number 8, the catcher, coming to the plate.
Yeah, that still counts as a strikeout. So in theory,
swing and a miss.
Yeah, that's a pass ball.
Ball gets beyond the catcher, and it will be down to second base, the base runner.
Yeah. But that still counts as a strikeout. I mean, Seibert can, in theory, Fran, get 4 strikeouts in an inning now.
Let's go, Fink! There you go.
Wow.
Inside for a ball. Count 1-1.
Yeah, barely missed.
Seibert looks like he's on today.
Yeah, he sure does.
Glance at the runner at second.
Yeah, that first hit, when Mann got the hit, I mean, that was one of those where, Mann just, hit the ball where the player was too far back. But it was a good pitch because he Mann chopped at it.
Pitch is high for a ball. It's 2 balls and a strike now. 1 gone here for Columbus North in the opening inning. Runner at second. High for a ball. Beats it up.
Now he's
3
pitching
balls
behind.
and a strike.
Ben Baker, are you keeping pop times for that?
Yeah, this is first inning getting.
Okay, I'll keep pop times for
Getting out of it will be. Oh, that's a ball.
Ball 4.
Yeah, getting out of it's going to be a real treat for Seibert. again, all 5 of his games that he's played in Fran he's gone the distance, gone the full 7.
2 runners on for Columbus. Cody Burton, number 12, the pitcher, stands in. 1 gone, no score yet. It's 1 to the second baseman.
There we go.
And a double play as he catches the runner at second base off. And nice defense by Connersville in this first inning.
Yeah, that's a way to get out of the jam.
We played a half inning, and on the TV3 Game of the Week, the Spartans will be coming up for the first time as we will have the bottom half of the first inning for you.
I am for the child who's had 7 addresses in a single year because she's in foster care, because her father abused her, and her mother couldn't believe her. She is the child I am for. I am a CASA volunteer. I am you.
No score in the ball game as the Spartans come to bat for the first time. Jordan Clark, the shortstop, a junior at CHS, wearing number 12, will be leading off.
Clark batting .305, has an on-base percentage of .448. Like that.
Okay, let's see if Spartans can generate some offense here as they come up for their first time in the ball game. Strike on the outside. First pitch to him by Cody Burton for Columbus. And his catcher is Evan Finke.
Yeah. Clark looks like he's taking that initial step. He's on his heels. There he goes.
Swing and a foul back.
Well, I tell you what, you missed just like that, Fran. Your eyes are huge. You won it. He just barely missed it. I mean, that was a good cut.
Count is a ball and 2 strikes on him. Here's the pitch by Burton.
Oh, good.
Swing and a shot to the third baseman. Scoops it up, fires over.
Oh, he pulled him. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, they appealed it. Yeah, he definitely pulled him, so he was safe.
Okay, ruling is safe. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely pulled him right there. As Clark is hustling down there. He's not giving up at all, and definitely was pulled. As you see it right there, the first base or the umpire out in the field did not see the pull, but he appealed it to the home plate umpire, and home plate umpire saw it. So Clark is safe.
So with a base hit from the Spartans, Adam Smith, number 9, is third baseman, a senior for Spartans, one of the 3 seniors on the roster.
Not sure what the official score was on Clark's, whether that was an E5 or not, but I think I may give him a hit.
I think
hustled.
so. I think it's.
Yeah.
Smith takes a pitch outside, ball 1.
Smith is batting .368. Has an on-base percentage of .613. That is unbelievable. It means the guy gets on base either by a walk or a hit 61% of the time. That's unbelievable.
Pitch on the outside called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on Adam Smith.
Smith has no home runs, believe it or not. Only 7 RBIs.
Runner at first. Couple of throws over by the Columbus pitcher trying to hold him tight.
Yeah. Smith and Clark are leading in the runs department for the Spartans. Clark has 26 runs. Smith has 23.
There's a swing on a foul, strike 2 by Smith.
I like that. He's up there swinging. He's taking his shots.
Inside for a ball, evens the count.
Yeah, that was a breaking ball that didn't break.
No score in this ball game. Spartans at bat in the last half of the first inning. A foul back. Count stays at 2-2 on Smith.
Yeah, what a battler Smith is up there. And you can see why he's batting 368. He forces the pitcher to work. That was kind of a jammer. This could be a double play.
Third.
Oh, whoa.
Throw to second.
Wow.
Out at second, but safe at first. As one gone here by the Spartans in the first inning, and Brandon Hobbs will be standing. He's the first baseman for CHS.
Wow.
Brandon wears number 8.
Yeah,
Runner first for Connersville. One gone.
Hobbs batting 262.
Pitch high, ball.
Hobbs, one of the 3 seniors, CHS. Throws left, bats right.
Outside, ball 2. Runner at first for the Spartans. One gone here in the first inning. Outside, ball 3.
Yeah, I tell you what, the pitcher for the Bulldogs, he's struggling. He was throwing strikes earlier, but now he's outside to Hobbs. Hobbs is probably taken all the way right here. Yeah.
Called strike.
Yeah, Hobbs, veteran on this team, going to be missed next year.
Yes.
Pitches and plays first base.
Swing, foul, out of play, and it's strike 2. Full count.
It's very, 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 very fun when you're up there and you're ahead in the count. You're probably going to get your pitch, and then when you foul it off, it's ugh. Oh, nice hit
Swing
there.
and
That's a gapper.
Drive to left
field,
center. And he's held the runner at first can only get to second because good defense by Columbus out in the outfield. But runners at first and second for the Spartans. One gone here in the first inning, and here is number 23, Dylan Huffman. He's a designated hitter. A freshman at CHS standing in.
Batting 395 is Dylan, 395. He's leading the Spartans in batting average. Oh boy, that was a
pitch high for a ball. A run. I remember Dylan when we would cover some Babe Ruth baseball.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely. His
that's a good farm system for,
absolutely.
for high school baseball.
Yeah, absolutely. His brothers, he's Dalton. They all start with D's.
Yes.
Good ball players. Of course, their dad, taught them, the basic fundamentals, and the boys took off from there. Very good kids. A couple of the boys played with my boy.
Boy, count 3-0 on Huffman here when the Spartans have runners at first and second. One gone here in the first inning, and they have a real possibility of a scoring threat here. Ball 4. Bases are loaded for Connersville and for Kenny Cox, the catcher for the Spartans. Where's number 7?
No, Joe Rao.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Huffman was batting
jumped down the
4.
list.
Yeah. I've done that.
He's a designated, right?
Yeah, you got to get that DH in there. Yeah, I tell you, Burton, definitely struggling. He's missing outside, missing high. He's missing all over the place, which, if you're missing in one spot, you can correct it a little bit. But since he's missing high and outside, he's struggling big time, and that's not what you want to do is come up there hacking. And
no, swing on the first pitch by Joe Rao. Joe's a center fielder, one of the sophomores at Connersville in the lineup.
Yeah, Joe's batting 368. That's why he's up there hitting. He wants definitely. Ooh, now he's down on the count.
Strike.
Yeah, he's way down 0-2.
Right.
Yeah, Rao batting 368, 563 on base percentage. Anytime, that's just incredible.
Swing and a foul out of play. Spartans have a real chance here to score some runs with the bases loaded, one gone.
Yeah. Bulldogs, of course, in double play. They're going to try to protect the run at the plate. Oh, Joe
Swing
Rao.
and a miss. Rao is gone. Strikeout.
Yeah.
Here's Avery Seibert coming up, number 5. Avery is the pitcher, and
Yeah, he's batting 257.
2 gone now. Bases loaded for the Spartans here in the first inning. No score.
Yeah. Seibert, of course, definitely wants to help himself by
Swing
plating a
foul.
run.
Late swing sends a foul.
Yeah, definitely. Seibert, once he's up there thinking, got to get a run in here, got to help himself.
Out.
Strike 2 on another foul.
Yeah, I tell you what, if the Bulldog pitcher can get out of this, he's going to take a big deep breath when he gets into the
right.
dugout for sure.
See if we can get a run here. Or another foul.
How many balls you go through, Scott?
Yeah, now that totally different pitcher when he's ahead in the count. When he was behind, that's when he was struggling more. But now that he's gotten ahead in the count, he got ahead with Rao, and now he's ahead with Seibert. Totally different mind frame. Kind of forget that you have the bases loaded.
He's thrown a lot of pitches.
Yes, he has.
Okay, an 0-2 count on the batter for Connersville.
Oh, he
Swing and a
got
miss.
out of there.
Boy,
Yeah.
great opportunity goes by the way as the Spartans leave them loaded at the end of 1 inning of play here at Spartan Field. No score as Columbus North and the Spartans in high school baseball on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. Every day, no matter where we serve, we take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Number 1, Cooper Trinkle, a freshman and second baseman for Columbus North, leads off the second inning for the Bulldogs in this scoreless baseball game. Here's Seibert's second pitch. It is going to be a foul, and the first baseman gives chase, but he runs out of room, and it's an 0-2 count, I believe, was that first pitch?
0-2, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the first pitch was a strike, and he swings on this one and fouls it back.
Yeah, one thing about Seibert, what I'm very impressed with, I was kind of wondering how he was going to come out to the mound to leave when he left the bases loaded, and he's on fire. He's in pitching mode now. What happened that last inning, him striking out to leave the bags loaded, it's out of his mind. He's and that's
so
good.
1-2 count to the batter. Now it's 2-2, as that was inside and low.
Yeah.
Trinkle is a freshman at Columbus.
Yeah, Trinkle maybe thought he was going to get hit on that one.
There's a pitch to him, swing, and it will be the shortstop has it in sight and gathers it in as the Spartans retire Columbus for the first out. The shortstop for the Spartans is Jordan Clark. There's number 23, Hunter Liggett, a sophomore, third baseman for Columbus, standing in. Pitch to him is high for a ball. scoreless ball game as both teams had a chance in the first inning, but couldn't come up with it. Grounder to the first baseman, scoops it up, beats the runner to the base for out number 2.
Yeah, that was nice, fundamental. The way that Hobbs got the ball there, and very, very good.
Here's John Cox, who wears number 2. He's a shortstop, Columbus junior at Columbus High School. Here's a pitch by Seibert.
Oh, nailed it.
Way inside. Oh, it bumped him, and he'll take first base. Being hit.
Yep. Yeah, he was strolling along. I mean, hopefully that is not going to, rattle Seibert. But
yes.
he got those first 2 outs pretty quickly. He regained control and just had a breaking ball get out of the way.
Here's number 19, the left fielder, a freshman at Columbus, Nathan Vandevender. Teammate at first. Couple of outs here in this second inning. Called strike.
Yeah, that's a way to come back after plunking.
Yeah, good pitch.
Yeah. Definitely, a different feel than when you're in Babe Ruth with the kids screaming, "Hey, batter, 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 batter," and making up all those sayings here in high school ball. You just don't really say that. You're just out here to play ball, and
It's another good pitch, and he's swinging a miss. 0-2. Seibert's ahead. High ball 1.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's not a bad pitch. A lot of times, and that goes for the pros. Anytime a ball's high like that, that's in your. I mean, you can see it a lot better. That's the best pitch you can see, and so a lot of times you're going to hack at it, even though it's a ball.
Counts now 2-2. Columbus at bat here in the top half of the second inning. Runner at first for the Bulldogs. 2-2 on the batter. Swing and a pop up. Cox, the catcher, has it in sight.
Good job.
Got it. Nice second inning for Seibert and the Spartans. Connersville comes up to bat for the second time, as we'll be returning in just a moment here on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Top half of the second, the Bulldogs get no runs and no hits. There were no errors and 1 runner left on base. It was a 1.5.
The number 1 cause of hunting accidents in Indiana is not firearm related, it's falling from tree stands. Always wear a full body harness when hunting from an elevated hunting platform. And before you leave the ground, always be attached to the tree or a lifeline system. Have a safe hunting season. Always wear your full body harness and don't be a thud.
Second inning, the Spartans at bat. Cooper Cox will be leading off, a little sophomore left fielder for CHS, wearing number 3. Let's see if we can generate some offense here by the Spartans at their second time at bat. They left the bases loaded at the end in the first inning and unable to score.
Yeah, 232 batting average for Cooper.
A 1-1 count on Cooper Cox.
Again, Bulldog pitcher struggled mightily when he was behind. Oh, that was
Old strike
wow.
2. Kind of on the outside, you thought?
Outside and low. I don't, I don't know where. Yeah, we're right over the plate. That definitely didn't look like a strike. That was the same pitch.
I thought so.
Yeah, I mean,
he gets the call.
Yeah, wow.
Maybe that's a makeup. What he
Yeah,
said.
it has to have been. Break-even pitch. Yeah,
way outside.
I mean, he's been struggling outside a lot.
Yes, he has.
And again, that's when we were, Hobbs got that hit, and walked one of our guys, and he struggles when he's batting behind.
Swing and a foul outside of third.
Yeah, it looked like it was a little breaking ball that that Cox just got the top of it.
Cox will be followed by Javon Upchurch and Matt Watkins. Scheduled 3 here in the second inning for Connorsville. There's a foul outside of first.
You know, watching the Reds play or any other professional team, a lot of times when they foul it off, and you don't see kids, we're taught, you know, we teach the kids, you make contact, you run until they tell you to come back. Pros, they just know when they foul it off. You don't ever see them run like Cox did.
Right fielder zeroes in on the ball and retires Cox. A fly to right field, so there's one gone here in the second inning for the Spartans. Here's Upchurch standing. He's a right fielder, junior at Connorsville. No score in the ball game so far. Columbus North and the Spartans scoreless.
Upchurch batting .224.
It's a pitch low for a ball. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, Upchurch definitely wanted that one. Ooh. Wow.
Called strike on the outside.
Yeah, he's pretty liberal on his his corner there.
1 ball, 2 strike count.
But again, you teach the kids, Frank, anything close, especially on a third strike like that, anything close. I mean, he had Upchurch on his heels.
That's right. Called strike 3. A couple of strikes on the outside.
Yeah, I mean, anything close, you gotta when you're down 0-2 or 1-2 or anytime you got 2 strikes, anything close, you got to go up there with the mindset that when you hit the ball, that's your job. It's their job to make it out. Upchurch, you know,
he's throwing strikes right now. Matt Watkins
strikes now.
Wears number 1, and he's the second baseman for Connorsville, a sophomore.
Yeah, Watkins is batting 180.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. I don't know what Burton did between first and second innings, but he's
started throwing strikes.
He's zeroing in on. There's a foul. Count stays at 0-2.
I tell you what, the uniforms of the Bulldogs kind of remind me of old White Sox uniforms back in the 80s. Oh, that's a hit. Oh no! Wow.
The right fielder comes in, makes a sliding catch, and the Spartans go out 1-2-3 in the second inning. No score after 2 here at Spartan Field, Columbus and the Connorsville Spartans. It's the TV3 Game of the Week.
I got it. Take out a word.
Bigfoot or
play basketball.
Boy
Number 9 standing in, Colin Laura for his first time at bat. He's number 8 in the batting order, third baseman for Columbus, a sophomore. No score in this ball game. Both teams had chances in the first inning run, but neither could get a plate or get a run across.
Yeah, which I tell you what gives lots of confidence to the pitcher, as we saw with the Bulldog pitcher last inning. Kind of had a moment where he was throwing a lot of balls, but the Spartan hitters played into his hand.
Swing and a miss by number 9.
Houston Astros back in the 80s had a similar uniform to the Bulldogs, except it was just like orange, a lot of orange red color.
Grounder to the pitcher, Seibert off the mound over the first in time. 1 up and 1 down here in the third inning for Columbus. Here's Nevin Mann, the designated hitter, up for the second time in this ball game. He's a junior. He got on in the first inning.
Yeah, hit a kind of a slow bouncer to the second baseman. Second baseman playing deep as he was now, and he was able to beat it, but he was caught stealing. Good breaking ball.
Nice, called strike one for Mann.
Yeah, a lot of times the pitchers will see what the adjustments the batter has made the second time around. Another breaking ball.
Inside for a ball.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Nice pitch.
Yeah, very nice pitch. Nice setup by Cox as he was setting up outside, and Seibert nailed it. Who got him?
Swing and a miss. Strikeout.
Yeah.
So Mann's gone. Here is Cannonbaum, sophomore center fielder. Where's number 4?
Second strikeout of the game for Seibert. Cannonbaum, the other one, Cannonbaum reached when the catcher dropped the third strike and had a bad throw to the first baseman. Ooh, nice breaking ball.
Strike one. He's a sophomore.
Ooh, that's a good
shot
hit,
between the
hit.
shortstop and third baseman in left field. Nice shot.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go eat. There you go, Pinky.
Number 8, the catcher, will be coming up, Evan Finke.
Rise.
One gone, one on for Columbus. Third inning. No score.
Hinkie walked his last time, was caught when in that first inning double play to end the threat when Burton lined out to the second baseman.
Runner at first. There's a swing and a foul, out of play.
Well, I tell you what, the Bulldogs, they come up with an agenda, and that's to hit the first good pitch they see. They don't mess around, Fran.
Well, it's worked apparently with an 18-win record so far.
Ooh.
Inside and low, ball
I'm
one.
impressed with his breaking ball.
Scoreless ball game in the top half of the third inning at Spartan Field.
Ooh.
Up for a ball.
Not sure where his strike zone's at, but Ben, that was a good pitch. Telling him it's a little high. He must go from the belly button to the belt buckle.
2-1 is the count. There's a called strike on the outside.
Just go after the corner.
Swing and a foul, out of play. Count will stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes on the catcher for Columbus North. Teammate on first base. There's a throw over to first to bring the runner back to the bag.
Got him.
Swing and a miss.
Way to battle back.
Number 8's gone.
Yep.
And so are the Columbus North Bulldogs. They're half of the third inning. Still no score in this ball game. Spartans coming up for their third time at bat here on the TV3 Game of the Week.
2.5.
This is Titan 1-4. No signs of life.
Titan 1-4, hold your position.
What do you got?
Unmanned aircraft is identifying enemy sniper.
Copy that. Let's move. Thanks, Reaper 1-1. We got it from here. Sensors coming off target.
Learn more at airforce.com.
Number 12 leads off for the Spartans here at the bottom half of the third inning. Jordan Clark, shortstop, junior at CHS. What did he do the first time up, Ron?
He's at 1 for 1.
Good deal.
A hit, started off the game with a hit, and was fielder's choice.
Here's Cody Burton's first pitch of the third inning from the Columbus North pitcher, and it's ball one.
Yeah, he has one of the two Spartans hits, him and Brandon Hobbs. You know,
Called
stepping
strike.
out. That's, you know, stepping out. You can't be stepping out. You got to drive it.
No score in this ball game as
another hit.
There's a hit to right field. Nice job by Clark.
Yeah. Oh, he was almost thrown out. That's unbelievable. But yeah, he beat it out. I tell you that's why you hustle. That's why That's why Pete Rose is called Charlie Hustle. You know, you don't take a play off because something like that can happen, and that's embarrassing. Of course, he would have probably thrown me out as fast as I am. He could have been outside the fence and thrown me out going to first.
There's third baseman Adam Smith, number 9, standing in. Teammate on board. Spartans, let's see if we can generate something here in this third inning.
Yeah, definitely. Smith, fielder's choice last time, reached on a fielder's choice. Left standing
first,
at third.
takes his lead, Clark. Here's the pitch high.
Yeah, again, this is what we started the first inning with. Let's hope we can get some runs when Clark beat out a throw. The throw was actually, the first baseman was pulled, but he, started it.
It is called strike.
Yeah.
Smith, one of 3 seniors on the team for Connersville.
Yeah, Burton, of course, we've seen him be effective when he's ahead in the count, as he is now.
A foul.
Yeah, we'll see if he continues that. When he gets behind, that's when trouble happens. But we haven't been able to capitalize. We need to capitalize.
Counts a ball on 2 strikes. High, ball 2. Throw down to first, but the runner gets back safely. Clark dives back. Smith ready for the pitch. Swing at it to the shortstop. Out at second.
Nope.
And that first.
Yeah, he's going to get second base. Yeah.
Overthrow by the second baseman of the first baseman. So, although the Spartans have a force out at second, they will have a runner at second base, Adam Smith. 1 gone here for number 8, Brandon Hobbs, first baseman for Connersville, one of the other seniors on this squad.
Yeah, that's an E4.
Well, that's the second time the Spartans have somebody in scoring position. Let's see if we can get him.
Yeah.
Hobbs
went around.
Yeah,
I
tried to hold back, I believe, but he went far enough for a strike.
Hobbs 1 for 1. Had a hit his first time at bat. Was left stranded at second the first inning. Ooh,
swing
he was
and a
full.
miss.
He was way ahead of that.
Yes. And he's behind 0-2.
Yeah.
1 gone here in the third inning. Spartans runner at second. Jordan Clark. Correction, that's Adam Smith at second.
Yeah, Sergeant said that he definitely balked. I didn't quite see. Said that he moved forward before he took off.
Swing and a miss, and Hobbs is gone on strikeout. Here's the designated hitter, Dylan Huffman, coming up. 2 gone now in the third inning. Spartans still runner at second.
Yeah, Huffman walked last time at bat.
Here's his pitch outside.
You know, Huffman bat 395 has that big, huge. Oh, he's only got a 395, 465 on base percentage. Oh, he did not even come close to going around on that. That's unbelievable. I cannot believe you would call that.
Strike 1.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah. That wow. I don't know what. I guess if you just take the bat off your shoulder to strike. Yeah, that is
Swing and a
right fielder.
shot to right field that right fielder gathers in, so it continues to be a pitching battle here in this game at Spartan Field in Connersville with no score at the end of 3 innings. Inning number 4 coming up right after this on the TV3 Game of the Week.
I am for the child who lives in motels, cars, and shelters, now in foster care, a group home, where he sleeps not on a bed, but on a temporary cot. He is the child I am for. I am a CASA volunteer. I am you.
We're about to begin the 4th inning here at Spartan Field. Cody Burton, the pitcher, will be leading off, number 12. Last game played by Columbus North, they defeated Southport 11-0. The Spartans lost to Yorktown 4-0, I believe, in their last ball game. So the offense for the Spartans not quite as good as what it was for Columbus here. Nice play. Shortstop,
yeah,
deep in the hole, took the ball and fired a strike over to the first baseman.
Yeah, that was a great play by Hobbs. The stretch right there. I tell you what, yes. I pulled a muscle watching that. Man, what a great start. What again, you make great solid plays. You got to make a good throw, and luckily Hobbs made Clark look.
Yes, he did.
Pretty impressive on that.
Here's Cooper Trinkle taking the first pitch for a ball.
Trinkle flew out to the shortstop last time at bat.
Second baseman for Columbus. Pitch over the plate, but low for a ball.
If I'm looking at my stats correctly, I don't think Columbus North has gotten a ball out of the infield so far this game.
Okay, no.
Well, I mean, they're, Clark had to go out, a couple steps on the grass, but other than that, I mean, that would have been an infield fly roll if that would have been in effect. So technically, no, but wow.
Strike. Well, both these pitchers are on their game. I mean, they had a rough first inning, but after that, they've settled down and really have taken care of the batters.
Yeah.
Here's the called strike. Trinkle can't believe it.
I can't believe it either. I mean, this guy, I don't know where his strike was at.
Swing and a foul.
And one thing you look for in umpires is consistency. If you're consistent with your strike zone, you can live with it because you know where it's at. But this guy, I mean, I think his strike zone's at the belt and then outside.
The swing and is going to be one into right field. Upchurch has got decided, and out number 2.
Yeah, we are awfully close to the umpire. I better watch what I say. I may get thrown out of here.
That's right. Hunter Liggett, number 23, the third baseman. The left-handed batter will be standing in. No score in this ball game.
No. Credit out to the first baseman on a nice play by Hobbs.
It's called strike. This game is moving right along here in the top half of the 4th inning. Way outside. That one got away a little bit from Seibert.
Yeah, it'd be the first 1-2-3 inning if he can get Liggett here.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Yeah. Ahead of the count. That was kind of one of those lackadaisical, should I swing, should I not swing, there from Liggett. Sure, he wants that one back. Oh, he went. That, okay. That looked like that was a swing to me. That's unbelievable.
There's a swing and a shot to center fielder, scoops it up on the first bounce. And
I'm surprised Sargent's not out of the dugout talking about that, but
that's the first ball hit to the outfield, I think, isn't it, Ron?
Yeah, other than the last one went Upchurch, but
yes.
But yeah, the first hit to the outfield. Most of the hits that they've had have been from the infield variety.
Runner at first for Columbus, 2 gone here in the 4th inning, and the batter is John Cox.
Yeah.
He's the shortstop. Where's number 2? Strike to him.
Yeah, nice lead over there at first.
Seibert checks that runner at first, fires over there, but the runner back safely and plenty of time. Two outs here in the 4th inning for Columbus North. Here's the pitch, called strike. A ball on the strike to Cox.
Yeah, Cox definitely wants to get back at it.
Seibert checks the runner. Here's the pitch, inside and high, ball 2.
Cox last time hit by a pitch. Boy, he's rolled up in the batter's box.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a breaking ball that broke way too soon.
Yeah, his right foot is right on the front line for the batter's box.
Yeah, wants to take it early and quick.
2 balls, 2 strikes, the count. Runner at first.
Hit him again. Yeah.
Second time he's hit. So the runners at first and second for Columbus North. And number 19 will be standing in. He's a left fielder, and Nathan Vandeventer.
I would almost bet, by the way, where Cox stands in the box, that he probably gets hit a lot. He's probably got a plate in his arm. I mean, after a while, they do hurt.
Oh, a scoring threat here by Columbus North for the first time since the 1st inning, but Seibert will bear down. Let's see what he does with number 19.
Vandeventer, he flew out to the flew out to the catcher last time at bat.
Outside for a ball.
Seibert was rolling along, got the first 2 batters rather routinely,
yes.
And then the umpire didn't call a 3rd strike on Liggett. That was clearly a 3rd strike that he went around, and that gave life to the Columbus North Bulldogs. And let's see if Seibert can dig deep and get out of this 4th inning.
A ball and a strike. Now it's 2 balls and a strike.
Because, Fran, as you know, when you're playing a team such as Columbus North, you don't want to give them more opportunities than necessary to score, because eventually they will score.
That's when those outside pitches again, but it evens the count at 2-2. 2 gone here in the 4th for Columbus, but they have a couple of runners on at first
Cox
and
is
second.
outside. A little too
That's
outside.
ball 3.
Cox tried to frame it for the guy in blue.
I don't know. That's why I said you know. How am I supposed to know?
Important pitch coming up here by Seibert. Swing and a grounder to the 3rd baseman. He'll fire to first in time. Nice defensive work and nice pitching by the Spartans here in the top half of the 4th inning. They'll be coming up for their turn at bat as we, right after this break on the TV3 Game of the Week, have the second half of the 4th inning for you.
Thanks, Colin. Samantha, you're up.
My Hero by Samantha. My hero is my dad. Every year in the fall, my dad takes me deer hunting. He teaches me a lot about the outdoors and respecting nature. Even though we sit and wait a lot and can't make too much noise or else we scare away the deer, I always enjoy the time I spend with my dad in the woods. But that's not why my dad is my hero. He's a hero because he helps feed the hungry. Each year when we go hunting, he always donates one of his deer to our butcher. My dad says the butcher gives the meat to people who are hungry and need help getting food. He may not beat up the bad guys like in movies, but my dad helps those in need. That is why my dad is my hero.
Here in the 4th inning for the Spartans, it will be standing in Joe Rao. He's center fielder, a sophomore CHS. See what Joe can get something started. We're scoreless in this ball game at Spartan Field.
Yeah, Joe struck out his first time at bat way back in the 1st inning.
Columbus North and the Connersville Spartans in high school baseball. There's a ball that is a pitch that is a ball. So it'll be 2 balls, no strikes on the batter. Nearing the end of the regular season, it'll be sectional play beginning shortly for high school teams in Indiana.
That's unbelievable that that's coming up.
Ball 3 to Rao. Let's see if he can get on here.
School's out next. This seems like this has been the longest school year ever.
Ball 4 straight pitches out of the strike zone, puts Joe Rao at first base, leadoff man here in the 4th inning for the Spartans. And here's the pitcher, Avery Seibert, standing in.
Yeah, but he's throwing 4 straight strikes, or 4 straight balls. Let's go ahead and make him work some more. I would imagine Scott is telling Avery to take the first one.
Seibert's a pretty good hitter. What is his average?
Oop, whoa.
Wow, that one hit the press box here. Foul.
Seibert bats 257.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was a bit higher than that.
Yeah, that was a nice cut there from Seibert. Again, I'm a little surprised that he was swinging, but man, that was a great cut. Just missed it by that much, and that's going to be a double play. Oh no, boy, we have gotten lucky.
There's a line drive
with their
to
bad
the
throws.
second baseman, fires to first. His throw is wide of the first baseman, and that will allow Connersville to have a runner at second base, Joe Rao, with 1 gone.
Yeah, that's an E4. That's a second throwing error from the second baseman. I mean, that would have been a clear double play. All he had to do is, he could have underhanded.
That he overthrows first base. The first baseman jumped high to try to get it, but it was out of his reach, and a break for the Spartans. Let's see if they can capitalize as Cooper Cox, the left fielder. A sophomore stands in, swings on the first pitch.
And Fran, as you know, with a team like the Columbus North Bulldogs, if they give us an opportunity, we need to take it and plate somebody. We have to.
That's right. Anytime they give you 4 outs instead of 3, why?
That's right.
An outside pitch.
I like that.
That's strike 2 on Cooper Cox.
Yeah, but geez, the catcher's way out. I was going to say, now you can't be
I
calling that a strike.
I thought that one was coming up, but he decided not.
Well, the catcher was almost in our dugout.
That's ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the left fielder for the Spartans with a teammate on second base. No score in this ball game. That pitch is ball 2.
Anytime there's a ball that's close to the outside corner of the plate, I'm scared to death.
Low over the plate, but low to number 3, and that is the full count, 3-2.
Yeah, again, we don't want to get Burton back into this game. I mean, the first batter, he threw 4 straight strikes, and he was able to get Seibert out. He's kind of struggling right here, right now.
Ball 4.
Ooh, I thought he was going to ring him up.
I thought so too. The runners at first and second for Connersville, and here's Javon Upchurch standing in, the right fielder, a junior. There's number 13. What did he do the first time?
He struck out last time. He struck out looking, and Javon is definitely up there. He's not wanting to have that happen again. He got forward on a couple of pitches and took one of those outside, so he's definitely up there looking to redeem himself.
Teammates at first and second. 1 gone here in the inning. Here's a called strike.
Yeah, that's where he got into trouble last time, Javon. Was the outside portion of the plate. Anything close, he's going to have to go up there swinging.
No score. Outside for a ball.
Yeah, Javon really crowds the plate. His lead foot, his left foot is on the line almost to the point where it's over. Well, not right there, but it's definitely on the line.
Runners take their leads from first and second. Swing on a pitch outside, fouled off.
2 strikes.
Strike 2. Spartans' best chance to score since the first inning, Ron.
Yeah. Well, we had a couple guys on last inning.
That's true.
But you know, one swing of the bat, you know, can negate that quickly.
Well, he reached for that one and fouled it off.
Yeah, well, he's up there battling. He doesn't want to go out on strikes looking. He's up there, you know, he's with the mind frame, I'm going to put bat to the ball, and that's what you like to see.
Count stays at 1 ball, 2 strikes on Javon Upchurch, batting here in the 4th inning for the Spartans with runners at first and second. Avery checks at second, or the pitcher checks at second and fires, and number 13 strikes out. Second out for the Spartans here in the 4th inning, and here is Matt Watkins. Where's number 1? Matt is a sophomore and a second baseman for the Spartans.
Yeah, he flew out to the right fielder, which I thought was going to be a hit, but the right fielder came on very quickly and made that sliding catch.
Burton leaning in for the sign, fires, and it's a called strike on the outside. Boy, he has really worked the outside of that plate.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if the umpire's going to give it to you, that's where I would try to go after it every time.
Called strike 2.
Yeah, I mean, you just, when you get runners on base and there's balls like that coming in and you're not hacking, there's,
right.
You know,
so Burton,
you're wasting your at bat.
Burton, the pitcher for Columbus North, within a strike of getting out of trouble here in the 4th inning. Here he comes, way outside, ball 1. A scoreless ball game on this Saturday from Spartan Field, Connersville, and Columbus North. Baseball. Here's a ball that is outside, foul, outside the first baseline. Count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Go.
Yeah, Watkins up there, you know, put himself in the hole by taking those two strikes.
Come on, Shane, hit a spot here, kid.
He's ready, the pitcher is ready, and here's the delivery, and it's popped up. No, it's out to left field. I thought it was.
Yeah, that ball just kept carrying.
I thought it looked like an infield pop-up,
yeah,
but it carried to the left fielder, and it's out number 3 anyway. And the Spartans are retired after having a couple of runners on, unable to advance them. And we played 4 innings here at Spartan Field. No score, Columbus North and Connersville. Inning number 5 coming up next on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. Every day, no matter where we serve, we take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Number 12, Jordan Clark, moves from shortstop to the pitcher's mound for the Spartans here as we're beginning in number 5. And the pitcher during the first 4 innings of the ball game, Avery Seibert, moves to third base. So a change in the battery for Connersville as Columbus North comes up for the 5th time in a scoreless ball game. Ron, tell us a little bit about Clark and pitching.
Yeah, Clark has a 2-1 record. He has a 1 save. He has 22 1/3 innings. He has a 2.87 ERA. So not
okay. His warm-up pitches are over, and the batter will be standing in for Columbus North to lead off the 5th inning. And this is Colin Lawler, a sophomore, plays right field for the Bulldogs. About ready to begin this 5th inning and see if we can get some runs here for the Spartans in the bottom half of the 5th. Let's see if Clark is successful as Seibert was in shutting the Bulldogs down. Kenny Cox is out talking to the pitcher. Now the conversation's over, comes behind the plate, and we're about ready to begin inning number 5. Here we go again. It's number 9. What's he done his times at bat so far, Ron?
Number 9 for Lawler. He
yes.
has grounded out to the to the pitcher last time at bat.
Swing, strike 1 to him is the first pitch. Outside for a ball.
Interested to see if Columbus North will stick with Burton next inning. Well, that was just an overthrow there from Clark. He's throwing.
Ball 2. Clark is a junior at CHS. Swing and a grounder to the third baseman. Seibert throws over to first in time. And there's one gone here in the Columbus North 5th. Okay, here's number 11 standing in, Devin Mann. He's a designated hitter, a junior. What's his history in this game so far, Ron?
Mann is 3 for 3. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Clark. I was looking at Clark's stats. Mann is 1 for 2. Struck out last time. He is actually committed, I believe, to Louisville.
Pitch way outside.
Yeah, Mann is committed to Louisville. So, he's got career beyond high school.
Yes.
But 1 for 2.
Well, he has a year left at Columbus yet. He's a junior.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow, you commit that early. That's good. Caught stealing in the first was Mann.
Yes. Way outside, beyond the catcher and everybody. It's 3-0.
Yeah, I tell you what, Clark is really overthrowing. He's
one gone here in the 5th inning for Columbus North in this scoreless ball game. Low, ball 4.
Yeah, he's all over the place. And these seasoned hitters of Columbus North, the top of the order, they're going to, be patient.
Okay, one gone, one on. Columbus North here in the 5th inning. Kanan Baum, sophomore center fielder for Columbus, will be the batter. Clark will check the runner at first. Get ready to deliver here to the left-handed batter.
Baum's 1 for 1. He walked in the first inning.
Clark fires, hits the batter.
Yeah, that had to hurt. You know, I tell you what, that hurt. I mean, that was a fastball that hit him in the shoulder. But the last thing you want to do is show any pain. I mean, you want to walk there. That dude's in pain.
Yeah, got him on the right elbow.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you just want to. I'm fine. Yeah, he's not fine. He's probably got stitches on his arm. That hurt. That hurt me. I'm in pain. Grady's up here. He's in pain. He's passing out.
Anyway,
but he's up here showing toughness.
That's runners at first and second for Columbus. One gone here in the 5th inning, and the batter is Evan Finke. He's the catcher for the Bulldogs. Clark fires a pitch that is called the ball one.
Yeah, Clark definitely, struggling. He's throwing. He's not pitching. We tell the kids to rock and fire, and that's what you want. And he's got a lot of speed, but he's not in control of his pitches.
Swing and a miss. Count 1 ball, 1 strike on number 8.
And anytime as a pitcher, if you can't, your fundamentals is to go back to your fastball. And if you're not placing your fastball, then your breaking ball is not going to work. Nothing's going to work. So he's got to wheel himself back into righting the ship, and that may do it.
Swing, shortstop, second out, first, safe. Runners at first and third for Columbus North. 2 gone here in the 5th inning.
I tell you what, that was a great play there by Hobbs to stop that, to save that run.
Going to change runners here. They're moving in a boy for the Columbus North team that will be running over at first base. We don't have a number 3 on our roster, so
yeah, I don't know who number 3 is.
I don't know. No one seems to know.
Yeah, Wade Lincoln, Rakin.
Okay, 2 gone here for Cody Burton, the pitcher for Columbus, will be at bat with runners at first and third. 2 gone, and the first pitch to him is a called strike. Jordan Clark trying to get out of trouble here in this 5th inning. No score in the ball game. Very few scoring opportunities for these teams after the 1st inning. There's a shot that will be.
That's wow. I tell you what, I thought the way that both boys have ran after, I thought they were able to get it.
It's a foul, and that was out of play. Just
that was about 20 feet away. Wow. First time that I can remember Clark being ahead of the count.
Yeah, no balls and 2 strikes on the batter.
2 outs. Definitely got to get out of here. This is the first time that Columbus North has had anybody on third all game long. Oh, yeah, I was going to say he went on that.
That's
surprising.
That's right. Yeah, Sway tried to hold back, but Burton wasn't able to, and that's strike 3, and that retires the Columbus North Bulldogs here in the 5th inning. Well, they threatened but failed to score. Spartans coming up for their turn in the 5th right after this break on the TV3 Game of the Week in this scoreless game.
Bigfoot or
play basketball.
Boy
Jordan Clark leads off the Spartans' 5th. First pitch to him is a called ball, and it's Burton still on the mound for the Columbus team. Here's a shot to the shortstop, and it's going to be a base hit as the Spartans get their leadoff man on here in the 5th inning.
Yeah, that right there.
Shortstop went toward the line and flagged it down, but fell down, couldn't come up with any throw.
Yeah, Clark's 3 for 3 now.
Oh,
boy, he's a hustler. I tell you what, Clark is a hustler. You know, that was one where it wasn't even close. He was able to
Okay, Adam Smith, third baseman for the Spartans, stands in. Spartans with the leadoff man on. Let's see if we can generate a run here in this scoreless game. Here's a sacrifice to first. Nice bunt. Nice sacrifice by Smith. Runner is second for Connorsville is Clark, and here comes Brandon Hobbs. He is the Spartans' first baseman. How's Brandon so far today, Ron?
Yeah, Brandon's 1 for 2. He struck out his last at bat. Singled in the first and was left on second. And we've had, you know, so many runners in scoring positions tonight, Fran, or today, Fran.
Yes.
Again, it's one of those things where we definitely need to score.
Oh, I was ready to say way outside for a ball and call strike.
Yeah, that. I mean, when the catcher dives, that usually to me is a ball.
There's a ball low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I mean, I understand a breaking ball that kid threw. It's where the ball crossed the plate, but you know, it didn't break that much. Yeah. Wow.
It's a cold strike too.
He's, if anything, he's consistent. You know, Hobbs is going to stand on the plate. Yeah. Yeah, and again, the kids know that, so it's. And Hobbs, you know,
swinging a foul. Got the catcher a little bit.
Yeah, Hobbs protecting the plate right there. He was way out ahead.
You can wear all kinds of protective equipment, but boy, that ball will find an open spot every so often.
Oh yeah, that, and it doesn't protect you from the dust in your eye. Get some dust in your eye, it's you know, it's hard to get rid of that.
Okay, everybody's okay with a count of 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Spartans have a runner at second base, 1 gone here in the 5th. No score.
Boy, I tell you what, that anytime there's a pitch out there, and Hobbs, you know, his lead foot going to the third base bag, he needs to drive a little bit, especially with the ball, you know, with going outside, he's giving himself a disadvantage.
2-2 is the count. Now it's 3-2.
Yeah, way to battle back. You know, and Burton's had those periods of the game frame where he's had his wildness, and we've not been able to make him pay.
Runner at second with the Spartans takes his lead. That's Jordan Clark. Burton is a starter for Columbus in his 5th inning of work.
Attaboy,
yep. Yeah, Brandon, that's
called strike 3.
That all game.
Hey. Well, 2 gone now, and the runner's still at second base.
Yeah, he's called that all game.
Yes.
You got to know that, especially if you're stepping out. It's, you know, his lead foot sort of went to the first base bag, but again, that. You know, I disagree with him calling that far outside, but he's been calling it all game.
There's Dylan Huffman, the designated
now that's almost unacceptable. I mean, you're getting to the point where that's rude. Yeah,
a called strike to Dylan as the catcher lunges toward first base to get the pitch.
Yeah, I think lunges is the right word. How can you call that a strike when the catcher almost falls down?
That's right, trying to keep the ball from going by him. I mean, it's so far outside.
Yeah, this guy is unbelievable.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2 on Dylan.
Yeah, here's the thing. Again, we talk about him being, and the guys here in the booth were all talking about it. He's been consistent. However, you teach the kids to get up there to swing, but at the same time, you got to teach kids what's a ball and a strike as well. And
sure,
you know, those aren't strikes when the catcher falls down.
There's a dribbler to the first baseman. Yeah, that scoops it up and got him in time as the pitcher runs over to take the throw, and that's the 3rd out of the 5th inning, and the Spartans leave a runner at second base. Inning number 6 coming up next here in the TV3 Game of the Week in this 0-0 ball game, Columbus North and Connorsville.
5 complete.
This is Titan 1-4. No signs of life.
Titan 1-4, hold your position.
What do you got?
Unmanned aircraft is identifying enemy sniper.
Copy that. Let's move. 1-1. We got it from here. Sensors coming off target.
Learn more at airforce.com.
Second baseman Cooper Trinkle, a freshman at Columbus North, leads off the sixth inning for the Bulldogs.
0 for 2 Trinkle. He's flown out to the third baseman, his first at bat in the second inning, and then it flew out to the right fielder Upchurch in the fourth inning.
Jordan Clark starts his second inning of pitching for the Spartans. Again, a scoreless ball game. Here's a called strike.
Yeah, that's outside every time. Let's hope Jordan has calmed down from that first inning. He was able to get out of the first inning, of course, but nonetheless, it was one of those, will he moments.
Strike two.
Wow, I'm glad he's calling him that way for all of us. Again, he's consistent.
That's right. As you pointed out, he's consistent.
Yeah.
That one gets beyond the catcher for ball one. Sixth inning here at Columbus North and the Spartans at Spartan Field. Swing and a miss.
Well, Trinkle had to lunge at that. That may have been called a strike.
Trinkle is gone. Here's the third baseman, Hunter Liggett, who'll be standing in. One of the two left-handed batters on this Columbus North squad.
Yeah, he's 1 for 2, grounded out to the pitcher, the first baseman, first at bat, and it got a base hit last time. And that's good play.
Nice play by the shortstop. Spartan as he
second baseman.
Yeah, second baseman, right, as he catches that ball, is headed for right field and able to stab it. And a great play by Connersville's Matt Watkins.
Kind of reminds me of Brandon Phillips. That's a great play.
Quickly, 2 gone for Columbus North. Nobody on. And
this definitely, Fran, would give, hopefully, when the Spartans get up in the, hopefully he get this 1-2-3 inning, which would be the first for the game for either team, and then the Spartans get to bat. Hopefully this would give a shot in the arm to our offense if we can get out of here 1-2-3.
John Cox is a batter, shortstop for Columbus. He's count on him is 1 ball, 1 strike.
Very unusual.
That's a called strike.
Totally different pitcher this inning for Jordan than he was the first inning.
Here's Jordan's delivery.
First
gets beyond the catcher, ball 2.
First inning he pitched, and if you notice where Cox and most of the batters now, the first inning they were kind of in the box normal, now they're almost on the plate. I mean, look at him. I mean, he's almost out of the box. Of course, with the strike zone so far out, you have to do that. You're adjusting, and that's
swing and a miss.
Good
1-2-3.
job.
Nice job by Clark. Spartans coming up for their turn of the bat. We are in the middle of the 6th inning here at Spartan Field, and it is 0-0, Columbus North and Connersville. It's the TV3 Game of the Week.
I am for the child who's had 7 addresses in a single year because she's in foster care, because her father abused her, and her mother couldn't believe her. She is the child I am for. I am a CASA volunteer. I am you.
Columbus with a new pitcher on the mound, a Matt Cleveland, number 6. Another right-hander. He'll be taking over here in the 6th inning as the Spartans come up. And number 21 leads off for Connersville, Joe Rao. Joe's a center fielder. First pitch to him is low for a ball.
Well, that was outside.
No score in the game.
Joe's 1 for 1. He struck out his first at bat, walked his last time, was stranded on second. I can guarantee you the Columbus North coach talked to Cleveland before the inning and told him outside.
Ball
He's got
3.
a very unusual motion.
Yes.
Wow.
Ball 4.
Yeah, this could be an opening that we have needed to finally bust through.
We've been here before.
Yeah, we have. We have. I mean, Burton had a couple times where he has thrown 4 or 5 balls in a row, and then we have, not been patient enough. And as a matter of fact, it started with Rowe, his last at bat in the 4th.
Here's Avery Seibert for the Spartans, who pitched early in the ball game and has played second base the last 2 innings, or third base the last 2 innings. Got a chance here to get a teammate around the bases if we can get ahead.
Yeah, Seibert has come up with bases loaded in the 1st inning, struck out, flew out to the second baseman his last time, so he is 0 for 2. He's definitely wanting to get on the.
I don't think he's thrown a pitch yet. Strike.
He hasn't thrown a strike.
Four straight pitches to the leadoff man, Joe Rao. Now it's 2 balls and no strikes to the batter, Seibert. Takes the catcher a trip to the mound to talk to his pitcher.
Even though it's 2-0, Fran, you're going to treat this as a 3-0 since he hasn't thrown a strike yet. A couple of the balls have bounced to the plate. Of course, if it bounced up in the strike zone, nail it.
Seibert went down to talk to his head coach, Scott Sargent, who is the third base coach. There's a ball 3.
Yeah. Yeah, they, again, if you look at Avery, he's out of the box. That's almost illegal, and I'm surprised that. I don't know how that was not a strike. That was right down the middle. That's unbelievable.
Here is Cooper Cox coming up, a little sophomore left fielder for the Spartans. Cooper wears number 3, and he's going to have a discussion with his
probably don't
head coach.
Yeah, don't swing at anything out of the strike zone.
Think he'll try to lay down a sacrifice?
Yeah, he may do that. I mean, that might not be a bad idea to do that.
Well, a meeting on the mound between Ben McDaniel, the head coach at Columbus North, and his infield, all congregating around the pitcher, and a few brief words, and the meeting breaks up. Well, Spartans now have base runners, first and second, nobody out here in the 6th inning. No score in this ball game. And are we making some changes here?
Yeah.
Okay, change in runners.
Now, I'm not sure about high school rules. Grady's up here. Maybe he can explain it to me. I'm not sure if that means Seibert goes out. Okay, yeah, he can re-enter. So he'll probably go back and play third. Spartans obviously want some speed on the base pass so that this is, 6th inning, we got to score.
This is number 20, Nathan Clark, who's a freshman coming into the ball game, and the runner at first base. Cooper Cox ready to go to work here, as here is the pitch, and it's a called strike to Cox. That's the first strike that has been delivered by the new pitcher for Columbus North.
Yeah. Again, definitely that's exactly what Sargent was talking about, maybe the sacrifice.
Yeah, here tries.
Yeah, you got to put that down. You can't let that go.
Called strike even.
Yeah, you cannot let that go. If you're going to square to bunt, now you can't bunt. 2 strikes, you foul, you're out.
Yeah, that's. Columbus North pitcher peers in. Here's his delivery.
Yep, that you struck yourself out.
Strike 3.
Yeah,
Cox, unable to advance the runners. He's out number 1 of the 6th inning. Here's Javon Upchurch.
He's K'd both times he's been up. Yeah, that was not a very good at bat there for Cox.
No,
Cox, again, anytime you square around, you got to try to make contact, and he didn't. And then he put himself in the hole, and then he let it go by. Yeah.
Swing and a miss by Upchurch on the first pitch.
The Spartans definitely need to, their last 2 batters need to come through.
a swing and
Ooh,
a
that's
drive
a nice
to
shot.
left field. That is out of the reach of the left fielder.
Yeah,
The
good
Spartans
shot.
are going to score a couple of runs.
No, they're only going to score one. They're definitely,
That's right. They're going to hold up.
Yeah, you definitely got to hold up. Good hit by Upchurch.
Nice shot by Upchurch out of the reach of the left fielder. Went to the wall, but it was a quick recovery by the left fielder for Columbus North. And now the Spartans scored a run, but then they have runners at first and at second and third, rather. And one gone here in the inning. That's the first run of the ball game.
Yeah.
Let's see what number 1 can do for the Spartans. Matt Watkins, second baseman, a sophomore. First pitch to him is low.
Yeah, I tell you what, Watkins, he's put the metal to the ball, flew out to the right fielder and flew out to the left fielder last time at bat.
Swing and a foul.
Yeah, he definitely is somebody that he's up there. He's a hacker. He may have a $180 batting average, but he's somebody who goes up there, hitting the ball. And again, I always tell the kids, when you make contact, you do your job. They got to do theirs by throwing you out. They got to make you out. So don't do their job by striking out, looking, or swinging at bad pitches.
1-1, a 2-1 count on the batter. Runners at second and third. Boy, here would
the infield's playing in.
Really make the Spartans look good. They lead at 1-0 right now. There's inside ball.
I tell you what, this is a situation where a little, it reminds me of the way that the Yankees played Luis Gonzalez in the Game 7 of the World Series in 2001. A little bloop hit could score.
Bouncer to the third baseman in time, and no advance by the runners, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, Clark's coming up. He's 3 for 3.
Here's Jordan, the pitcher for Connersville.
That brings Clark to the plate.
Yeah, Clark's 3 for 3. He's been on all 3 times. He's been to the plate. Also been left on the bags all 3 times he's been out there.
Here's the pitch to Jordan. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, that was not a good swing.
No.
That was a ball. But again, you get up there, your adrenaline's pumping, your eyes are bigger, you see any pitch with runners out there and you're struggling to get runs, you're going to go up there with the mindset, I'm going to hit anything that I can see.
That's a ball, even to strike. Nathan Clark's at third base for the Spartans. Javon Upchurch at second. 2 gone here in the inning, and it's a strike.
Yeah, you can't let this guy get back into it. Jordan needs to help himself right here.
Here's the delivery. Swing and a shot to the shortstop.
He better hustle.
Scoops it up.
He's safe. Oh, that's unbelievable. That's where we need replay
base.
right here. We got it, guys. That was unacceptable. Yeah, that cost definitely runners. We got the replay here coming up. Let's see right here. We didn't get the replay there. Oh, just missed it, but definitely he was safe. Boy, as the first base coach, controlled himself. That was unbelievable.
Spartans are retired in the 6th inning, but they score 1, they leave 2, and after 6 innings of this ball game, it is Connersville Spartans 1, Columbus North Bulldogs nothing. Inning number 7 coming up here on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. Every day, no matter where we serve, we take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Seventh inning about to get underway, and Columbus North, let's see who they're going to be standing in here. The pitcher, apparently McDaniel, will be leading off here in the seventh inning, and Columbus North down by a run. Jordan Clark is on the mound for the Spartans. Stands to pick up a win here if he can retire this Columbus crew. Pitch low to the pitchers. Ball one.
Yeah, McDaniel's going to Purdue. His first time at bat.
Pitch high. Ball two. McDaniel is a sophomore at Columbus.
Yeah,
swing and the foul.
He's already going to Purdue. Yeah, that's unbelievable. I mean, he you know, for a sophomore, man, he's a tough kid.
2 balls and a strike is the count on him. Inning number 7. Spartans have scored a run in their last time at bat and lead it 1-0. Here's Clark's delivery inside, ball 3.
Yeah, there was some talk before the game that McDaniel has some issues with his shoulder. That's why he didn't start.
Well, you don't want to put this leadoff runner
No,
on.
not at all. But it may not be a bad idea if you know, he's up and.
Well, he did. That's ball 4.
Yeah, you got the Purdue prospect up there.
Okay, coming up for Columbus will be number 9, Colin Lawyer.
Yeah, Lawyer is 0 for 2.
Right fielder for Columbus North. Let's see if the Spartans can pull off maybe a double play. We haven't had one yet, have we, Ron?
Have not had a double play. Had plenty of opportunities, just some bad throws.
from the second to first, they weren't able to complete it. There's a meeting on the mound between the Spartans. Head coach Scott Sargent is out there.
Yeah, Sargent definitely is probably telling the troops to calm down, relax. We're up 1.
And all we need are 3 outs, right?
Yeah, 3 outs. Don't make any crazy plays. Don't overthink it. Just
don't beat yourselves.
That's right. That's right. You know, a lot of times, I mean, we forget. I mean, they're the team that's down, and when we're pitching, you want to be pinpoint and perfect. I mean, you definitely want to just come out there and just calm down and realize that, you know, worst comes to worst and they score or take the lead, we still have 1 at bat.
Let's hope we don't use it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I would tell Jordan to just aim for the dugout and probably caught a strike.
Conversation's over. So Columbus North has the leadoff man here in the 7th inning. There's a throw over. No contest at first. He's back safely. Another throw to first. Trying to hold the runner close to first base, prevent a steal.
Yeah, don't have Columbus North's stats, so I'm not sure if McDaniel is a threat to steal or not.
There's a sacrifice. Took up by the pitcher. Finally throws to first. He got him in time.
Good job.
He bobbled the ball there for a moment. I think took his eye off the ball and was watching the runner and finally grabbed hold, and Clark fired a strike over the first baseman to get the out on the sacrifice.
Yeah, it was a nice bunt. I mean, that was a beautiful textbook bunt right there. I mean, that ball just died. And that's exactly what you want. Good job there from Lawler.
It's number 11, Devin Mann, who's a designated hitter for Columbus. What's his history so far?
Yeah, he had that first dribbler in the first inning, got on base, he struck out in the 3rd, and he walked in the 5th. You know, he's their Louisville prospect.
First pitch to him is a called strike.
You know, he's only a junior.
Ball 1. Columbus North hadn't started a senior in this ball game.
No, not at all. They're very young.
All underclassmen.
Yeah. Which is scary for,
Foul back, strike 2.
For next year.
That's right.
I mean, 18-5 is a, pretty good record. What do you say? They're 10th in the coaches bowl?
In class 4A, right? Baseball, ranked number 10. Well, time called. Runner at second for Columbus. That's the tying run if the Bulldogs can get him in. There's a swing and
that's a base hit.
Drive to left, and it will be.
He's gonna score.
Here comes a runner around third, and will score, and we're tied at
1. Yep. And just like that,
the lead is gone.
Yeah, but again, we have the last at bat.
Columbus is going to have a runner at second base. And now here is Kanan Baum, sophomore center fielder. Where's number 4? Left-handed batter.
Hit myself with the ball and my bat in the shin.
Keenan is 1 for 2. Walked his first at bat, singled and reached on an error.
One gone here in the.
hit by pitch.
One out in the 7th inning for Columbus.
1 for 1. Yeah, 1 for 1.
Let's go, Kaden.
Hit something. Hit something.
As long as it wasn't outside.
Let's go, boy. Come on out.
Yeah, that's.
It's going to be a wild pitch. Gets beyond the catcher, and the runner comes to third.
Yeah, a lot of times what happens, especially when you're playing a team that is heavily favored, a team that's ranked, is when you get the lead, you get really excited, especially that last inning, and oh my goodness, we could win this game, and you just get kind of nervous.
Well, we were left runners at second and third in that last inning, and a timely hit would have really given the Spartans some cushion.
Yeah.
One run is not a great lead.
No, it's not a great lead, but I tell you what, with their pitcher, if their pitcher comes out for the 7th inning, which I would imagine they're going to have a new pitcher, but if they have the same pitcher coming out, I like our chances.
A swing and a foul back, strike 1. 2 balls and a strike on the batter.
But if Columbus North comes back and wins this ball game, all you got to do is look at the stat of left on base. We've had 9 guys left on base.
Yes. Yeah, the timely hits just.
Yeah, it just did not come.
No. It is a called strike 2. Runner at third for Columbus. 1 out here in the 7th inning. And 2-2 is the count. Ball 3.
Jordan needs to get back to where he was last inning, where he was throwing strikes. He had command of his pitches. If he's not spotting his fastball and he can't do that, then none of his other pitches are going to work. Yes, he's relaxed. We still have an at bat.
The main thing right now is to keep the game tied.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Keep that guy at third. Third. There's a pop-up, foul, out of play.
Yeah, that's
It is a tank.
how many balls do they have?
The umpire, I think, needs a new supply.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely needs a new supply. Check it for some pine tar.
There's a delivery by Clark.
Oh, wow.
Swing.
Yep,
and it gets away from the catcher, and a runner is going to score from third. And Columbus North takes a lead of 2-1.
Yeah, that's you get a strikeout and a guy on first. That's the second time that's happened with Man. Yeah, that's definitely the second. That's that's something that the good teams are going to capitalize on that.
That's right. That's a sign of a good team.
Yeah.
Here's the catcher, Evan Finke, number 8 for Columbus. Swings on the first pitch, fouls it back.
It's unfortunate that doesn't count as an out. Still 1 out. Counts in the stats as a strikeout, but
the ball, and it evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
I don't know what the score was before the 4-0 shutout, but the Spartans, had gone at least 13 innings without scoring.
Yes.
Before they scored last inning.
Here's
center fielder. I don't know.
Center fielder zeroes in on it, and that is out number 2 for Columbus.
Yeah, here's Burton, the original pitcher. He's 0 for 3. He lined out to the second baseman, grounded to the third baseman, and struck out his last at bat.
2 gone here in the 7th inning, but Columbus North has the lead of 2-1. Clark peers in for the sign and delivers. Swing and a foul.
Yeah, it looks like, I'm not sure if that was what Clark was doing on that, but it looks like his fastball has lost a little bit of speed.
Another foul. Oh, and 2 is the count on the batter. 2 out here in the Columbus 7th. But the Bulldogs have pushed across a couple of runs here in this inning. Lead the Spartans by 1. It's a swing and a fly to the right fielder, and can't come up with it. Upchurch can, and a run is going to score all the way from first base, and
he's getting
ending up with a triple.
Out. Yep, there we go.
Will be he's throwing a 30 as you said. He was way out, but
that counts as a double.
And the run scores, I believe, before the out, so it's a 3-1 ball game, right, Ron?
Yeah, that's 3-1.
Okay, the Spartans coming up for their 7th time here as they down by 2 runs, and we'll be back with the 7th inning for the Spartans right after this break on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Is this a classic?
New pitcher for Columbus North here in the 7th inning. It is the former right fielder, Colin Lawler.
Yeah, Lawler has right there, that's a perfect strike.
Leading off for the Spartans, number 9, Adam Smith, third baseman. Pitch outside, ball 1. Spartans down by a couple of runs. They scored in the 6th, went ahead 1-0, but 3 runs across for Columbus North in the 7th gives the Bulldogs a lead.
Now Smith is 0 for 2, sacrificed last at bat. Yeah, that I tell you about them scoring that last inning, and now the pressure's on them to hold. But this is a good team; they're used to this. They're used to being in this position. But one thing about Lawler is that that I like to see for the Spartans, that Lawler's throwing strikes. I mean, he's throwing strikes, and anytime you can throw it right down the middle like that, hopefully the hitter's going to make them pay.
2 balls and 2 strikes on the leadoff man here in the 7th inning for the Spartans.
Oh, wow. Go.
And
Hustle.
that is strike 3. The ball gets away from the Columbus catcher, but he picks it up in time and fires to first for the out.
Yeah, that's where you needed to hustle. Run. Get upset on calling strikes. But I have not seen Lawler throw any breaking balls. It's just right down the middle. And that was Homer Bailey's problem when he first started. There was no movement on his fastball, and so he was getting teed off on. So, hopefully we can start teeing off on this guy back into this ball game and win it. As Hobbs he's 1 for 3.
Brandon Hobbs, first baseman, number 8. Connersville at bat. 1 gone here in the 7th inning. Swing and a miss.
Bad swing. It's like he's fooling himself.
Quickly behind, 0-2.
Nice pitch.
Wow.
Ball one.
Yeah, Hobbs is almost out of the plate when he or out of the box when he swings.
Foul back. Count stays at a ball and 2 strikes. Second man up in the 7th inning for the Spartans. Swing and a miss. That's the second out.
Not a good time to go 1-2-3 for the first time all game long as powerhouse Huffman's up.
Dylan is the designated hitter for the Spartans. Number 23. Connersville down to their last out.
Yeah, according to the stats here, Fran, he's not hit a jack this year. This would be a good time, and he's not going to right now.
It bounces one to the third baseman, fires over in time for the out. Spartans quickly go in the 7th, 1-2-3, and that finishes up this ball game, and it is a loss for the Spartans by the score of 3-1. We'll be back with a wrap-up right after this break on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Bigfoot or
Play basketball.
boy
We're on a pitcher's battle for the first of the game. Inning pushed across a run. In the 7th inning, Columbus North came back with 3 runs and pulled this one out 3-1. And as you pointed out, that's a sign of a good team. They've won 18 ball games, so they know how to come from behind.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure there was a lot of games where they have come back from behind. Fran, one of the things that they didn't do, they didn't panic. They didn't panic at all. They brought in McDaniel, who's a Purdue commitment. He's a sophomore and he's already committed to Purdue. So brought him in. He spark plugged their offense. They got enough runs and did what they had to do when they had to do it. And again, that is a sign of a good team. The Spartans, the stat that stands out for me is the fact that they left 9 men on base. 9 men on base. They had plenty of people in scoring position, was not able to push those runs across, and that's what killed them.
And it started early. They left 3 on base in the 1st inning, and that's unfortunate because a timely hit here and there.
Yeah.
Of course, that's been the story, I think, all season long.
Yeah, it's not getting those timely hits. Yes. And again, it doesn't matter how many hits you get in a game. It's when you get those hits that matter the most. And today, the Spartans, I believe if I look at my stats, they had 5 hits, and so did I believe Columbus North had, let me see how many they had. They may have 5 or close to it. But again, Columbus North was the team that got those timely hits, and we did.
That's a 19th win for Columbus. They have lost 5 games and tied 1. For the Spartans, that is their 12th loss. They have won 13 ball games as we near the end of the season, as we mentioned earlier, and right around the corner was sectional play beginning for the high school basketball teams, and then the regional and the semi and to the state finals in late June at Indianapolis. Again, the final score, Columbus North Bulldogs 3, the Connersville Spartans 1. This game has come to you on TV3 from the Spartan Field on the Connersville High School campus. For Ryan Riley, this is Fran Schimel. Thanking you for joining us for high school baseball on TV3. Good night, everybody.